Good morning and happy new year to all the amazing, wealthy people of the world, if I do say so. Welcome to Real Estate on Radio with Ori Martins, your trusted space for intelligent conversations on property, on wealth creation, on smart living. I'm Gabriella, and as you already know, today is yet another amazing time on your radio, talking all things real estate and how to grow your money and make your money work more money for you. We're going to be talking about so many things on the show, not by myself. I've got my guest with me today. He represents one of the most forward-thinking real estate brands in Nigeria. He's a GMD Boeing Group, owners of Boeing Luxury Estates, Dr. Ori Martins. Good morning to you, Dr. Ori Martins. Thank you for having the time to be here.
Thank you very much, Gabriella. It's my pleasure being with you in studio this hour, ditching this particular point out to our people out there. People, are you ready?
You better be ready. Make sure to have your note, your pen, and some popcorn if you have to, because it's going to be very interesting as per usual. If we were to line up Dr. Ori Martin's profile, we probably would exhaust all the time we have to spend on this show today. So we'll just get right into it. But I'm sure so many things have happened and are still happening since the last time we were on this show together. But before we get into that, I want us to maybe touch on the topic that we're going to be talking about today, which I think is very, very important. This is the start of a brand new year, and as you would already know, lots of people making New Year resolutions. I want to be a millionaire this year. I want to be a billionaire this year, but do you have what it takes to be one? And so the topic we're going to be looking at today is 5 reasons why people didn't score their financial goals in 2025 and how not to miss the goal in 2026. So let's get right into it. But before we do so, Boeing Estates, how's it been since last year? I mean, it's safe to say it's since last year because this is 2026 now. But
Yeah.
I know lots of interesting things have been happening with Boeing Estates. What's been happening with Boeing Estates so far?
A lot has been happening. There's been expansion, there'll be improvement on infrastructural deployment in so many of our projects here and all across the country. There have been new landlords and landladies moving into the project. More roads have been constructed, electricity, talking about water, drainages, to make this, our project estate, a living environment, a serene environment. We promise our clients, our believers, and our landlord and landlady years ago, we are delivering as promised, and many of them were even going beating beyond what we have put in place. So to me, it's really exciting. And talking about expansion, during the period under consideration, we're able to expand to Asaba. We have a project there now called the Destination Asaba by the second Niger Road, a bypass road that lead to the second Niger Bridge. We have the Destination Asaba there. During the period completed the fencing, the security house is up and running. Now it's selling Destination Asaba. During the period we are extending our tentacle to the ancient city of Ibadan. City of Ibadan, we'll be hearing about Boeing, where we have the Boeing Gateway project, Boeing Gateway Estate, one of the most a wonderful location there. So it has been an interesting one. In Boeing, that was a successful 2025. We have reason to thank God. We have reason to appreciate all our stakeholders who that believe in us. We also thank the Boeing wonderful team that are contributing their own quotas to what we know as Boeing.
It's safe to say that Boeing is gradually taking over Nigeria, Africa, and the world. It's safe to say that?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the compliment.
All right. So we'll talk more on how people who are listening right now and are curious to know how they can key into these new estates in Asaba and the one coming up in Ibadan as well. But let's get into the topic for today. Now, many people started 2025 last year with big plans like saving money, investing smarter, investing more, buying property, building wealth. But somehow the year ended and those goals remained unmet, left with so many questions. But the big question now is why, and more importantly, how do people ensure that 2026 is different?
Interesting. Another year is behind us, and so many smart, capable, intelligent Nigerians still feel frustrated about their financial progress. They feel they did not make enough progress last year, 2025. And if you look at these guys are hardworking, capable, intelligent, you cannot just, these are wonderful guys. If they don't tell you, you may not know what they are passing through financially. And it's not because they lack intelligence. It's not because the market was not right during the year or the opportunities, investment opportunities were not there. No. It's not because things are not working. It's not because people did not make money year 2025. A lot of people made so much money. But more often, it's because we tell ourselves stories that feel true, but quite holding us back. The stories, some of these stories we grew up with, classes we never paid for, and we keep on repeating this story to ourselves. They are true. They will seem to be very, very true to us. All the indices indicate that, all the logics point to the fact that these stories are true, but in reality, they are holding us back. They're not empowering. I've been helping a lot of investors for many years now, and so many of them have been coming up with excuses. So I'm able to, before they become investor, before they start making it, they always come up with set of excuses, and I try to categorize these excuses together. I'm able to come up with just 5 of them that I want us to look at today. 5 of those excuses that come up again and again. And the good news is, once you name these excuses, or once you name any of these excuses, we can dismantle them. We can reason together. And that's what I've been busy doing for the past few years. When a client walking into the office, somebody ran up to me and like talking about investment. I normally watch out for their excuse. And when the excuse come up, we look for how to discuss, dismantle, and tackle such excuse. Let's look at the first among the 5 excuses we are talking about. I don't have the cash.
I don't have money.
I don't have money. People tell you that it takes capital to make, it takes money to make money. It takes capital to make a capital. When people don't start, I do tell them that if you want to tell me any problem, when somebody wants to tell me any problem, the first thing I normally say is, don't tell me money problem, tell me any other problem. Because all of us, including Orimatis, I have my money problem.
Even Dangote will have money problems.
So
the $10, they have money problems.
When people say they don't have money, I tell people we don't need piles of money in real sense to score financial goal. The investors who build real wealth simply make different choices earlier, not because they have piles of money lie somewhere. They live below their means, sometimes far below their means for years. They delay gratification. They delay upgrading their lifestyle. They skip flashy holidays. They keep driving the boring car that's not broke down yet. Even if it broke down, they fix it. They look for nearby mechanic village to fix it, and they make sure they fix it well. Instead of changing cars every year, every now and then, they live below their means, delay gratification, delay upgrading. And I want to tell you this, to be sincere, this is not glamorous. Certainly, it's not normal to live below your means, to refuse to upgrade, to skip flashy holidays. Is that a normal thing when all your mates, your friends want to upgrade, want to change new things, but you are not joining them? You want to remain the way you are some years ago, but you don't have a reason why you are doing this. It's not normal. So certainly, it's not normal. Neither is financial independence. normal. And that's why we have few people in that circle of people that are financially independent, because they did some abnormal things at a particular stage in their life, and that is why they are financially independent today. So if you want to get ahead, you need a period of disciplined capital accumulation. I call it disciplined capital accumulation, DCA. There's a period in one's life you need to discipline yourself in accumulating capital. You discipline yourself, accumulate the capital. You don't upgrade, you do it for things. And by the time you accumulate the capital, what happens? You have enough money, may not be piles of money, to be able to invest, to make money. That capital work more money for you. And here is the twist most people miss. Having a community that normalizes those decisions make their discipline far easier. It's good to be among a set of people that also are delaying their gratification, delaying upgrading, delaying flashy holidays. When you're in their midst and people are thinking alike, it make it easier for you. They create the gap between income and lifestyle. Then fuel or funnel the gap into asset that grew faster than their wages could ever be.
So if you want to get ahead, you need a period of discipline,
capital accumulation.
That's profound.
It's very important. You don't need to have all the money. You don't waiting for a windfall somewhere where you win a lottery. No, it starts with you discipline. So I'm telling people in year 2025, for you to score the financial goal, for you to buy the property of your choice, or for you to start investing, you need to have that discipline, capital accumulation, delay gratification. Okay, you need to delay upgrading, and you need to skip, if possible, the flashy holiday. And don't bother, you can still keep driving that your winning team. What I mean by winning, you don't change your winning team. That your car may look rickety, but it's taking you from one point A to the other.
Point B, especially in a time or in a world where everybody wants that flashy lifestyle. You see students who want to use the most expensive phones or the most expensive gadgets. You see young people who want to drive the kind of cars their parents drove when they had retired. So it's very important to surround yourself with people of like minds so that you can together foster that discipline, the capital, and accumulates delay gratification. I think this is very profound.
Yeah, it was Dr. Olumide Emmanuel that once said you are wearing bone straight, but your life is not straight. Your financial life is crooked. Even the money for the bone straight, you cannot raise it straight from your pockets.
Oh, wow.
You beg to get it together. So we want to, I don't have any problem if you want to use the latest gadget, but at what cost? How are you getting it from? When you buy the gadget, do you also borrow money to buy the case? Or you also borrow money for the airtime of it? Or the phone that's making much more money for you? So I don't have cash as an excuse. It's not an excuse. The number two excuse people have that they could not score financial goal in year 2025, and if care is not taken, they may not score in year 2026, is I can't find good deals. Now this set of people, they have the money, but they feel that the market is not right, and these excuses come up constantly, especially now that the media keep telling us that the market is too hot, too risky. The Nigeria economy is not stable. One excuse or the other, they want you to believe it. But the truth remains that for you to start may not always be straight. Just do it, as the Nike want us to know. Just start it. There could never be a right time for you to start. And once you start, you gain network, you gain experience, and you will have a pattern that sharpens your experience, that will influence, that will help you on your next move. So your ability to evaluate land value, property, scarcity, location, long-term fundamental improvement or growth, all those things do not come once. You just have to start and you keep on learning and keep on improving on it. I tell people that opportunities are always there. There's no day you buy clothes you will not have occasion to wear. There's no day you happen to buy property and you cannot get property to buy. The opportunities are always out there, particularly in the right, tightly held investment grade suburb in our major capital. Capitals are growing and population is growing all over the country, and people will have need for accommodation. So all you need to do is to look for such opportunity and capitalizing on it. For this year example, Boeing is coming up with a lot of wonderful opportunity for investors. Do you wait for such opportunity and cash on it, or you are telling yourself the story that there is no good deal? If you are stuck, it's almost always because the learning curve feels sleepy. This learning curve is always there. Don't get stuck. Don't believe on the story that there is no deal in year 2026. There was in year 2025. If you miss 2025, look out for opportunity in year 2026. And that is where the sophisticated investors plays the big boy league. They always look for opportunity, and when they see it, they cash on that. And that's why the team at Boeing, they are ready to help as many as would-be investor to start investing, to start scoring their financial goal in year 2026 and beyond. The next point lies or the stories that look true. People tell themselves, I don't have the time. I don't have the time. Everyone is busy. Even my retired father will tell you that he's busy. At times the man is with his phone. You'll be wondering what is old man, retired person do with phone. Children are busy playing game with their phones. It seems to be the in thing now. I'm busy, the fashionable thing. If you don't say you are busy as if you are not,
you're out of style.
You're out of style. So everybody is busy. Every investor I know who has built a substantial portfolio was busy when they started. So that you are busy with your Monday to Friday, 7:30 or 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. is not an excuse why you say you don't have the time. You can create time if you really want to score financial goal, to study what is in. People that say they don't have time, they spend hours daily on social media. Doing what? Not to research for opportunity, not to check out articles, review article on investment. No, to get entertained, to gossip on things that are not relevant and will not empowering them. So start small, 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes daily. It will not be a bad idea of going up there and search out information on investment.
Amazing. That's number 3. I don't have the time. I can't find good deals. I don't have money.
So time is not really the barrier. Clarity and structure of what you want is what is important. Number 4, I don't know what to do. This excuse expired years ago. If you are living in our generation and you say you don't know what to do, I tell you it's an excuse that has expired. It's no longer in vogue. What do I mean? Between books, podcasts, online communities, free tools, countless marketing updates, there's never been more high quality guidance available for Nigerian investors than today. I tell people that our generation, we are the most fortunate generation since God created the universe. Opportunity abound in our time. That you are illiterate now is not an excuse. You can go online. Many people are listening to me online now, through the able to turn into their radio. Mean that some of them, majority of people listen to me now have a smartphone and they can operate this smartphone, so that you don't know what to do with your money in area of investment is an excuse that has expired. So my suggestion, follow a framework, not a fad, not a rainy thing. Learn enough to recognize quality advice. There are a lot of advice there, but look for the quality one. And remember that property is not a game of tactics. It's a long time game. It's not a game where you need to outwit the next person. No, it's a game that everybody can win. Most investors don't need more information. What they need is direction, and often a strategic plan tailored to meet their goals. And that's why we are here at Boeing Luxurious, at Boeing Group, to guide people jealously to be able to make the investment that will make their money work more money for them.
Amazing.
And the last point we have, which is really, really genuine, in any angle you want to look at it, I told you some have expired, some are not well funded, but the last fear, the last story people tell themselves, it is really true. But that doesn't mean they cannot be helped. I'm scared. This real one, the quiet one, the one most people we say, and I will agree with them. Property, especially property investment, involve good numbers, not just money I can. Let me just try with this amount. If it does not work, I'll walk away. Many people use their life saving, life earning to invest in property. So it's good to some extent to have the fear of losing their life savings. And they could be scared. But here's the secret every seasoned investor need to know. You don't get over the fear before you act. You get over it as a result of acting.
That's profound.
You don't allow fear to paralyze you, and because of fear, you don't want to act. Recently, I've had a discussion with a lot of Nigerians in diaspora. One common thing to them, many of them want to come back home. Many of them have the resources to invest back home. Many of them are tired of the situation they find themselves there. But they are scared. They are so scared maybe of losing their life, losing their money, losing their freedom, losing one thing or the other. And what we are doing in year 2026 and beyond is to assure these people that Nigeria is safe. And one interesting thing, scary thing about this guy, they have a WhatsApp group that most of us Nigerians were not there.
Really?
And the information, bad news that we don't hear, we don't get to hear from, is on that WhatsApp group.
Wow.
Some of them, they forward information from that WhatsApp group before you know what's happening in Port Harcourt.
Oh my days.
Before you know what's happening, kidnapping in Abuja.
Wow.
They have all the statistics, and this makes them to be scared. And I said, this scare is real, but the truth of the matter is you just have to start. And also fortunate to meet a lot of Nigerian diaspora that believe strongly in Nigeria and are doing a lot of investment and getting a nice return on their investment. So they don't allow the fear to paralyze them. They do things different from others. Fear don't disappear, but confidence expand to contain it. We don't wait for the fear to disappear, but confidently we need to act to curtail the fear we have. And my final thought, every year Nigerian property market reward the small minority who act despite their stories. And every year the majority sit on the sidelines waiting for the perfect time that never arrive. And that will make majority able to score financial goal in year 2025. And if care is not taken, at the end of year 2026, majority will still not score this goal. Minority that acts on their fear and don't believe these stories moving around will continue to be the highest goal scorer in financial champions league.
Amazing. Oh my days. It's so funny how time flies when, you know, we're going down a rabbit hole trying to get to the root of these matters, because like you've already rightly said, these are very pertinent realities for a lot of people. If you don't have the time, you tell yourself you don't have the time, you don't have the money, you can't find the best deals, you're scared, which like you said is very valid, or you don't even know what to do. That is why Boeing Estate is here. Now from that perspective of anyone who's listening right now, telling themselves, how do I come out of this place that I'm at, not knowing what to do, not knowing what the best deals are, so that I can position myself for 2026 to have a better financial standing for the new year? How can they get started with Boeing Estate? Yeah,
before I mention that, I want to conclude this discussion with this profound thought. Success leaves clues, so do excuses. Success, one set quietly compound wealth, the other keeps you stuck. My listener this hour, which path will you choose? Which path will you choose? Is it the one that leave you? All of them have clue. One will set quietly compound interest, compound wealth for you. The other will keep you stuck. Look at the story you believe. Look at the story you tell yourself. And stick to the one that empowers, that compound your wealth, and that will lead you to financial independent, financial success. At Boeing Group, we set year 2026 as a year of empowerment, not poverty alleviation empowerment, not government empowerment, no, of empowering investors, discerning investors. As we mentioned earlier, people that have delayed gratification, people that have been able to For people that have involved in disciplined capital accumulation, they're able to accumulate or want to accumulate and invest this accumulation of capital into an asset that keep on producing for them. We are set out this year as Apostle Home Ownership, Apostle helping people to make their money work more money for them. It's our plan to help thousands of people, discerning individual, to be financially free, to be financially independent by creating a tools, a machines, a system that they can put their fund and the fund keep on working more money for them. One of these two we have created is Revamp Boeing Invest, where people can bring, they don't want to invest, they don't want to get stuck in anywhere, but they want to invest their money somewhere where they buy a property, and we call it a money back guarantee, a buyback guarantee. You buy the property, we are telling you the next 1 year, 2 years, this property worth this amount. And if after 2 years, we don't want to keep the property, come and collect the amount you said the property will worth. You get your money back for you. That's Boeing Invest. Or you buy this property your own, you don't have interest for Boeing to buy back. Any amount the property comes to in the next 2 years is yours, whether you want to sell it, move on, or you want to continue keeping it or developing it. These are some of the tools we are looking at. And in year 2026, we are opening new projects across the country. And when we open it, we call on people to come and invest on this project. And of course, when you invest in Boeing, you invest in security, reliability, and you have rest of mind that your money will be working more money for you.
Now, for those who want to get in touch with Boeing Estates, how can they do that? Your office address, social media handles, contact numbers, website address.
Our number still remains 090-555-22233. 090-555-22236. And 090-9000-1952, 090-9000-1953. Letwing Hotel Presidential, that's our office is in Port Harcourt. In Accra, we are in Wema Bank Building, 2nd floor. In Abuja, we are on 6 Hilltop Close, Asokoro Villa. And anyway, we have Boeing all across the country. It's our office, and our website is remain www.boeingestates.com. Boeing spell BOING, estate and S, boeingestates.com. Also, our social media pages are up and running, or handles are up and running. Boeing Estates, Boeing Estate, Boeing Estate. Send a mail to us at askme at boeingestates.com.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ori Martins. Those have been quite powerful insights. And to our listeners, 2026 doesn't have to be a year of repeated opportunities. With discipline, capital and accumulation, you can change your financial story. Isn't that right, Dr. Martins?
Yeah, that's okay. That's interesting. And we also mentioned that for this to take place, you need to find yourself among the right thinking sets of people. A lot of people join group online, WhatsApp group, we have Facebook group and all of that. And that's why we are come up with Dr. Ori Martins Daily. We have a WhatsApp group that has about almost 500 persons now that are getting daily motivational information. We have discussion, we have article review there. So if you want to join Dr. Ori Martins Daily, please check us up on our social media page on Facebook. As I'm talking to you now on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, X, the link will be posted there. When you see the link, you just click it, take you directly to Dr. Ori Martins Daily. We have about 500 persons there, and we still have room to accommodate more and more people that have daily refreshing episodes on investment, on empowerment, on interesting topic that can help us to make an informed decision and to be in the group of people that are thinking investment and they are practicing training on how they can score financially in year 2026.
Amazing. Thank you so much once again, Dr. Ori Martins.
It's my pleasure.
And to everyone listening, have yourself a wealthy day.